Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so what's going on with Capricorn? Struggling with the Seven of Wands. What does Capricorn need to look at? All right, Eight of Pentacles. And what's coming in? Lovers, Gemini. All right. What else? With the Seven of Wands for Capricorn. Why are they struggling with this? What else are they struggling with? What else is going on here with Seven of Wands? Oh, okay, Snake. Eight of Pentacles. The key. That's the key. And the Lovers. Security. Safety. What else is going on here with Capricorn? Snake. False. I feel like something seems too good to be true. Deception. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel deception over here. I feel something seems too good to be true. False gold. Falsehood here. All right. What does Capricorn need to look at? We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the key. Death card, Scorpio, the Tower, Hangman. I love that energy there. And then the Lovers energy coming in. Oh, I love that. The Ace of Swords. Three of Wands. Page of Cups. Oh, and look at that, the Ace of Wands. Look at this energy coming in for you. I'm so excited for you. We have Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands. So it's a new way of thinking, and it's a new way of doing, right? Taking action on something because you've processed things differently. Okay, because you're seeing things differently. So what I feel like what you're struggling with is there's some sort of deception around you. Is it deception within yourself? Are you holding yourself back from something? Or is someone trying to deceive you? Is someone trying to make something out to be better than it was? Or are you making something out to be better than it actually is, right? Because sometimes when we put ourselves in a difficult situation, we'll try and make excuses for someone else's bad behavior, or we're trying to just waiting for, oh, it's going to get better, it's going to get better, it's going to get better, right? But you kind of know inside that, you know what, it's really not going to be better. I feel like there's some sort of falsehood surrounding you. I feel like somebody or some being sneaky, something's hidden from you, because the snake is sort of hidden in this tree, right? This apple tree. The snake is hidden in the tree, and you don't realize that it's there, and you go to pick an apple from the tree, and there's a snake in there that's hiding. So it's almost like you're thinking something was good, but really something is turning out to be very bad. It could be a business opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles. You have three aces. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. But I feel like this one is a falsehood here. It could have to do with money. It could be fool's gold. That could be what that could be representing. I almost feel it's like cut your losses, right? Cut your losses. Time to move on. This is something that isn't working. I feel like you've been battling uphill trying to make something work that just, no matter how hard you try, it's just not happening. And sometimes we do that. Sometimes we just keep fighting and fighting and fighting for something, and it's just like, you know what, it's just not going to be what I thought it was going to be. Over here we have what you need to look at, as he's taking a really close look, right? Looking at the fine details, reading the fine details. So if there's an opportunity that comes in for you that seems too good to be true, I feel like make sure that you read the fine print. Make sure that you look at all of the details. because that's the key as to what's really going on here. We also have the Death card, which is Scorpio, and then we have the Tower, and then we have the Hangman. It's almost like this process that you've looked at the fine details, that you've really taken a hard look at this situation, and you're seeing what's going on. And all of a sudden you realize, you know what? That was a falsehood here. I was building something on a false foundation, and this really wasn't what I thought it was going to be. This wasn't what I was thinking. So now I'm seeing things from a different perspective. There's an enlightenment here. I feel there's a true enlightenment here, that something comes to mind, like a light bulb goes off, and you see clearly what really is going on here. And I love that, because this is the energy that's coming in for you. And it's like, because this Hangman is looking right at this Ace of Swords, and it's like, yep, you're seeing that you're thinking differently, that you're not going to go around with blinders on anymore, that I feel that this Lovers represents the relationship that you have with yourself, and this calmness, and that you are looking out for yourself. Over here I feel like you're not looking out for yourself, like you're not really being aware of everything that's going on. But over here I feel that you are. I feel that you're finally feeling secure and safe in your own skin. A lot of us, sometimes that happens. We don't feel secure in our own skin, and we don't trust ourselves. We want to trust ourselves, but we don't. It's almost like our subconscious puts us in these situations because we're so used to being in these situations that make us feel uncomfortable. But I feel like over here you finally learn to trust yourself, that you finally learn, okay, I've got to make the choices that are best for me. I feel like this changes the way that you think, and it changes the things that you do. Definitely for the better. This could be a relationship that is coming in for you. This also could be that it turns this relationship around, that you see the truth of the situation, of what's really going on, and your eyes are enlightened, and then maybe you turn things around and you work things around and you rebuild on this relationship so that it becomes more comfortable for you, if that's what you want to do. But I feel like this is being comfortable in your own skin, and there's nothing better than that. At least that's what I think. Okay, so let's pull a animal oracle. We have Scarab Beetle Spirit. The magic works through you, and it does. The magic works through you because you're the one that's having your eyes opened, and you're the one that's changing things, and it's up to you to make a difference. All right, let's pick a fortune reading card. We have Love. I love that one. Right? Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Love does surround you. That goes with the Lovers, because you're feeling happier. You're feeling more confident. You're feeling more secure within the choices and the decisions and what you're doing. You're feeling stronger. You're not being fooled by the fool's gold over here. You're not being fooled by things that really inside you knew weren't great, but you still went for it. We have vision, contemplating the future, looking towards, this is a new future for you. This is, with the Three of Wands, it's a new future, it's a new direction, it's a new goal. Contemplating the future. Where do I go from here? You have all of this information, right? You've gone through this Tower moment. Something's been revealed. Something's been, right? You've learned something. You're seeing things differently, and then you're contemplating this new future, right? Where am I going to go from here? You have all of this information here. So now it's time to go from there. What are those choices that you want to do? Where do you go from here? All right, we have third chakra, and that is the solar chakra, which it represents increased enthusiasm. It's either here, you're getting excited, right? Or it's on the way. And this starts to happen because you're going through this process and you start getting excited. You start getting happy, right? You start like, wow, I have all these new things. I have this new way of thinking. I have all of this to begin with. That's why I say I like the Tower, is because the Tower represents something that wasn't working for you. And it definitely with the Death card here too, right? Something wasn't working for you. Something wasn't happening. Something wasn't to the best of your advantage. But because you've realized it and you've changed directions and you're seeing things differently and you're doing those things that need to be done, all of a sudden you're like, wow, now I have all of this freedom. I have all this enlightenment. Now I can choose the direction that I want to go in. I've been held back over here. I was following a falsehood, and I'm not going to follow that anymore. This also represents The sun, it represents being focused. It represents going for it, right? Doing those things that you want to do. Go for it, making things happen, feeling energized, feeling like you're ready. I feel here is like this heaviness and this falsehood over here, but here it's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go for it. I'm ready to make things happen. I love that. I love when that energy comes out. Okay, and then let me pull one of these. We have between worlds, and I feel like that's where you are right now, is you're between worlds. You're between this over here, because that's what you're struggling with this falsehood, that something seems too good to be true, but then this side over here becomes in color, right? And this is where, with this tower and this death energy here, is putting that to rest. But then the hanging man is seeing all of a sudden that you're switching over to this energy and you're switching over to this world. And I love that, because that's what I feel that, you know, if you're struggling with something, is how do we change that? What is it that you're struggling with? How do you change that? You're in charge of making changes, right? If you want change, you have to be change, which I've said that before. What are those things that you need to do to change those things up, to contemplate the future in a new direction, right? Because you're perceiving things differently. You're seeing things differently. All right, let's get some charms. Oh, we got a bunch there. We have, look at this, the wine cup, celebration. It's time to celebrate. Without a doubt, it's time to celebrate. With this energy coming in for you, extremely exciting. We have the lock. We have fearless. I love that. Be fearless. Go after, lock it down, right? Lock this energy down. Lock this in. We have dream. And we have believe, right? Believe in it. Believe in your dream and be fearless to go after it, and don't let anything stop you. We have the cross, which represents, I feel, represents faith and belief in yourself, not putting that power into anyone else. The guitar, which represents music, which represents lightheartedness, fun, playful, singing your own song, right? Beating to your own drum, singing your own song, making your own path, not following anyone else. We have the turtle, which represents time. So I feel like it's not rushing into anything, because you don't want to rush. You don't want to push this energy. You want things to kind of naturally fall into place. So you have that comfort, and you know, yeah, this is what I need to do. This is where I need to go. I need to take charge of this. I need to do this. And if you rush the energy, you might go back to this energy over here. But if you take your time, then you feel stronger and more confident about the direction that you're going in. So the direction that you're going in is, and then we have the little horse facing this way, which I love, because he's running away from this energy, but he's running towards this energy. And then we have the crown, is again, I feel like it represents you being in control of where this is going and what is happening, right? Not giving that power to anyone else. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.